Welcome. Today I'm doing my first ever Tbr game. And we're also trying out some new audio. I got this mic. I don't like holding it, but the audio should be better. My last video, I know the audio sucked. It was so bad. I need to figure out that mic, and I thought we would try this one out because I think the audio is going to be better, and I'm just going to have to deal with the fact that I'm going to have to hold it. But today I have my TBR cart. There is another shelf down here, like lower, that you can't see. And we're going to play a game. I've made dice. There are 6 dice. This is the first one. This is the first one that I will roll, and depending on what I land on, I will pick up the dice for that roll. And then it will tell us what to choose. Let me explain. So I have my dice. If it lands on genre, I don't have it on autofocus, so if it lands on genre, then I'll pick up the genre dice and roll this. And if it lands on YA, then I pick a YA book from my TBR cart. And it will be the same for color, page count, elements, word count on the cover, or there's also a prompt for just a TBR jar. Now, I don't currently have a TBR jar, so I have a bag. I want to have a cool jar. I just don't have one yet. So all of the books behind me are all books that I've read. I don't like to put a book on my shelf if I have not read it. And I know that that's weird. It's just a me thing. If I want the satisfaction of finishing a book and putting it on the shelf. So if I have not read a book, then it is on this cart, or I have a stack of books to my left, which I might also pick from. They're on the floor. I'm going to try to pick from this cart, but if nothing is like standing out to me, then I will pick from that stack. I don't want to move my camera because I have it all set up, but believe me, there's a stack of books over there. This will be my June TBR. I have discovered I don't think I'm a mood reader. I'm not the type of person to pick up a book and then finish it and then like look through my books and pick a different book. Like, I need a set TBR. I am very like goal orientated. I need to see the books that I need to finish. I need to not just choose like, oh, I feel like reading this book. No, I need to have my set books and finish those books. Or I think I just don't read. I have not had a set TBR since the video where I read like 5 books in a week. Yeah, that was a long time ago. So I'm looking forward to having a set TBR for June. I'm going to do 5 rolls, which might be ambitious. I have not physically read a book in a little while, but we're going to roll for 5 and see what I'm able to finish. If you're new here, I did explain in my other videos I am pregnant. I'm not reading as much as I normally do, so normally I'd probably do like 8 rolls or 9, but for this first one, I'm going to do 5 and then see what happens. You know what I mean? Now for my rolls, I created, I don't know if this can be permanent, but this little box so that the dice don't just go too far. And let's roll for the first book. Okay, so we got page count and it was 300 to 400 pages. So I'm going to look through these books and see what would fit 300 to 400 pages. That shouldn't be too hard. Okay, two that I could pick from this cart, which I've been dying to get to, are Where He Can't Find You by Darcy Coates and Intensity by Dean Koontz. I've read one Dean Koontz and liked it, so and this cover is really cool. I really think I need horror this month to get me out of this reading slump. I'm looking at my other books. I think I'm gonna pick this. Yeah, I'm gonna pick Where He Can't Find You by Dean Koontz. By Darcy Coates. This is about a serial killer. So the back says, don't walk alone or the Stitcher will find you. Don't stay out late or the Stitcher will find you. Don't close your eyes or the Stitcher will remake you. So Abby lives in this in this town that's haunted by disappearances. People vanished and they're found, their bodies have been dismembered and sewn back together. It's a game of cat and mouse where I think the serial killer is after Abby and her friends. I bought this when it was a new release. I really like Darcy Coates, and this is going to be my pick for the first roll. Okay, let's roll for our second book. All right, we got the dice I think I like the most, which is the color. And the color is black. So the cover has to be mostly that color. I think that's how I'm going to play that dice. And right off the bat, I'm thinking Sky Shade. A lot of people, it seemed like people didn't like it. This is the third book in the Lightlark series. I really liked book 1 and 2. It's not a favorite series, but when book 3 came out, I bought it immediately because I wanted it in hardcover so it matched the other ones. I have the other ones on the shelf behind me. And it's mostly black. But yeah, I know people were like annoyed or disappointed with the ending of this book, but I think this is what I'm going to pick because I'm curious and I like that I'm not starting a new series, I'm continuing a series. So oh my god, Sky Shade. Now something I really, really like about these hardcovers is that they all have a beautiful naked cover. Nightbane had my favorite naked cover. Like, I really liked the blue. Let's do roll number 3. We got color again, and it's white. I'm intimidated to continue this series, but I really do want to finish this, or not finish, but continue this series. This is an intimidating book. I also got the UK version, which I'm not happy about because the US version is so much better. Like the US version that I have back there, it's like so big and floppy. I do have the audiobook for this book, so I might do a tandem read, or I might solely listen. No, I probably will do a tandem read. But I think I'm going to pick, because it has mostly white on the cover, The Hunger of the Gods by John Gwynne. This is the second book in the... Oh, I don't know what the series is called. Oh, the Bloodsworn trilogy. I don't know if it's only going to be 3 books. I know the third book has already come out with like the serpent on the front. And I've been dying to get back to this series, but this is not This is not an easy series. Like this is chunky and it's not the easiest read. In the first book, we're following 4 different characters. Children have gone missing and all of their stories intertwine. Oh, I don't know if I can really explain it right now. I think I would need to look at the synopsis of the first one to fully remember everything that happened. But I know that the end of book 1 ended, I was like, oh, I want to continue that. So this will be my 3rd book that I'm gonna pick. All right, let's move on to roll 4. Man, I was hoping to get intensity on this TBR. I may not be able to. So this one was amount of words on the cover, and it landed on 4. Oh man. Oh, this might be it. Okay, I'm thinking... No, I don't think so. I think I'm gonna pick How to Stop Time by Matt Haig. I think I'm saying his name right. I read The Midnight Library last year, and it was one of my top 10 books of the year. It had me sobbing, and I have another one of his books here. Like, I loved that book so much that I want to read all of his books. So this says, Tom Hazard has a dangerous secret. He may look like an ordinary 41-year-old history teacher, but he has been alive for centuries. From Elizabethan England to Jazz Age Paris, from New York to the South Seas, Tom has seen it all. As long as he keeps changing his identity, he can stay one step ahead of the past and stay alive. The only thing he must not do is fall in love. But what if the one thing he can't have is the only thing that might save him? I had no idea what this was about. I haven't read the back until right now. I just knew that I had to have it, and I also wanted, this is the UK cover, and I wanted to get all of his books in the UK cover so they all matched. But that will be my... That will be my 4th book. Now, we're going to roll for the next one, roll for 5. I'm feeling a little bit intimidated right now after reading 1 book a month. But we're going to roll for it and maybe get intensity on here, or another horror that I'm staring at that I really want to read. Okay, let's roll and see what we get. The page count has to be the scariest dice for me, because I was like, oh, please do not land on 600 plus. We landed on 4 to 500. That's doable. Intensity is no. Not on this TBR. Okay, I'm gonna look at these. Okay, I have my book. This one will be perfect because we're going into summer and I've been waiting to read this book for summer. It's another Darcy Coates. It is From Below by Darcy Coates. This is 400 and how many pages? 469 pages, so it's perfect. If I couldn't get intensity on this TBR, then I would want this one. There are three other horrors that I'm looking at that I would like to read. I don't feel like starting a new series in June. That's why I was looking at Silver in the Bone, which would work. Also Powerless, which I think I'm gonna like. Like, I know some people that I follow have mixed reviews about. I think I'm gonna like it, but starting a new series seems intimidating right now. I would rather continue a series or read a standalone. So this will be my 5th book. And let's take a look at this stack. So we have 2 Darcy Coates, so 2 horrors. I think this is YA fantasy. Oh, I don't know. It's YA fantasy or romantasy, and then we have fantasy and then a lit fic. So I think we have a good variety of books here. I think I'll probably start with either The Hunger of the Gods or the horror. And I'm so excited. So yeah, I like to have these books, like my TBR, in a place where I can see them really clear, like away from all the other books. It motivates me when I see those books, or I'll try to set like a goal, like 1 a week, which now that I'm not in school should be doable. I did get rid of my Speechify subscription because my year was coming to an end, because you can get it by the month, but it's so expensive. I think Speechify is so overpriced for what AI can do for free online. I think just text to audio for like $16 a month is too much. Yeah, I really love Speechify because I'm able to tandem read. You take pictures of the pages, or you can connect it to your Kindle, and it's great. Like, the reason I got Speechify over less expensive apps is because there's a voice on there that is like, I have a voice for horror and then I have a voice for fantasy, and I just use like 2 voices on there. But I think that app should be like $7 a month. Not the price that it is, 15 something a month, just for text to speech. Like, your phone can do text to speech for free, but it's just not as good. But I love and hate Speechify. I also did cancel my Kindle application for now. I do have some books on Kindle. I didn't want to include them in this TBR because I want to physically hold a book, but yeah, I want to, what's the word? I want to make a dent in my physical TBR before reading books, like on my Kindle that I have. And I only have a few anyway, but this is exciting. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I pick out my TBR. If you don't know what to comment below, you can comment the wolf emoji for The Hunger of the Gods. Or you can just say hi in the comments. I appreciate that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.